Hello everyone, welcome back to more StarCraft. We're going to start things off with another cinematic. Homeworld Ire. Was taken into adjudicated custody and sentenced to stand trial for his crimes against the Conclave. Not the Enclave, but the Conclave. Phoenix, Raynor, and Tastar's followers escaped from the Conclave's agents as the Dark Templar slipped away in the chaos. Oh, is that... Oh, I thought that was the projection was coming from Phoenix. The Trial of Tastar. This mission... This is going to be an adventure.
Leaving us to fend for ourselves. I wonder if Tassadar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Raynor's command ship.
This is Raynor. I'd like to help if I can. Tassadar laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, bold human. You shall.
Alright, okay, here we go. Why do we start with 70 minerals? That is such an odd value to start with. Like, what? Okay, so we have our friend Jimmy. 4 armor, 30 damage for each of the weapons, but we can't use him because any damage he's going to take to be permanent, so we'll just exile him to the corner. Look at that. And we'll never see him again. And actually, Phoenix has shields, so we're gonna use him. Or we're not use him, but we can keep him out. For base defenses. Quick! Oh no, we're taking hull damage. Ah! Okay, well, while we're waiting around to get some resources, let's try to be a little bit active with Phoenix. And we're gonna go and poke some things with a stick. And by poke some things with a stick, I mean we're gonna poke them with Phoenix. Oh, hello. Oh, Lord. Alright, we're gone, we're gone, we're gone! Oh, I saw one Reaver, I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that. Golly. Oh, we have a Protoss carrier. And we definitely know our first attack location. Okay, Phoenix, you had to get really close for that. So on the bright side, we can rest easy knowing that we cost our opponents 15 minerals with that scarab shot. So really, we're winning the war already because Phoenix's shields are just going to regenerate. So this is good news for us. I would like to get another photon cannon eventually. I think we're gonna be needing to use the carriers to knock this base out. So, how you guys doing? I'm enjoying myself. It's a nice Saturday morning. It's a long weekend, which I'm very excited about. Get some extra time off. I'm hoping this weekend I can do some. I want to play some Fire Emblem. I got the Three Houses game some time ago and I haven't played it yet, but I've also been doing some Dungeons and Dragons to prep. I've been looking at Curse of Strahd. I'm going to run that. And I was going to start like talking about Curse of Strahd, but then I realized like there's actually a chance someone could watch this and be like, oh, we're playing through Curse of Strahd right now, or like I'm DMing it or something. Like, do I think the odds of that happening are good? No, but like it is possible. Which I was gonna like start talking about some of the weird things I found in like Curse of Strahd or some of the interesting things. But now I kind of like don't want to, you know? It's kind of like I don't know if we need that extra cannon. Oh, it's silly now. Because it's like, what can I talk about? And it's like, you know, I started thinking, I was like, all right, well, D&D prep, wanting to play Fire Emblem. It's a long weekend. I've been biking a lot. And the thing about like biking too is, I use that to get to and from work. But then like I don't do like a lot of like mountain biking or like off rails, sort of off trail biking. Like the bike I have is Alright, hold on. Before we continue on about biking, let's get some gateways. Or carriers. Let's get some carriers, because I don't want to deal with reavers at all. So I think this is going to be a carrier mission. Oops. Alright, meanwhile. Yeah, so for biking, like, I use it just to commute. And, like, there's some pretty big hills in the town that I live in. Oh, hello. Did they just kill Probe? Unacceptable. Alright, the Zealots aren't gonna be able to do anything. We probably should have been, yeah. I was thinking about that, I was like, we should probably be targeting down the scouts first. Alright, well. This is not good. I wasn't really expecting, for us to eat dirt like that. Oh, okay, that's really tough. Well, on the bright side, we freed up some supplies, so that's one good way of looking at it. But now we need to really focus and get more units quickly. And I'm going to actually throw down another Forge 2 so we can start getting some shield upgrades, I think. Even though those, I think, are... Oh, we should have been using Jimmy J. Rayner. We could have just modeled the carrier. That was on me. Oh, well. So the biking that I do, immediately snap back into biking. Like, it's a lot of road biking. So the bike I have is very good for getting around town. Like, getting to and from work is quite easy, but my bike doesn't have shocks, so, like, mountain biking is kind of out of the question. I don't think I have the right mentality for it either. So, and I say that because, like, going downhill on a bike, I actually don't, like, it's fine, I'll do it, and especially going on a paved road, like, downhill, that's fun, like, I can get behind that, but I actually much rather biking up hills than I do downhills, which that might sound a little bit strange, but that's the honest goodness truth. Alright, we need to get some Dragoons just for some anti-air. Some upgrades too. I wish we didn't lose the carrier, but the problem is, I'm thinking is like doing carriers on one base is gonna suck. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to do more Dragoons so that we can get another expansion. And once we get maybe an expansion or two, we can start thinking about oh no. Dang, man, these guys. Whew. Oh, the Dragoons are priced at 2, so this is gonna be difficult, I think. Like, we're gonna need to get that expansion up very quickly. And I'm actually gonna throw down a shield battery, which is rare. I know I said that, like, the beginning of the campaign, I was like, oh yeah, I'll never build a shield battery. But I want to make sure Phoenix doesn't get toasted. So we'll warp in a shield battery, so that Phoenix has a way to recharge her shields. Alright, and we're gonna need Citadel of Dune.
This is Jimmy.
And away we go. So, yeah, that's my experience for biking. I do a lot of biking though, I just not. Alright, recharge shield, let's see what happens. Oh, interesting. Shield batteries seem very effective what they do. +2 damage? That's not very much for an upgrade. Alright. Can we... Okay, after the next attack, I think I'm gonna go and try and take this location. That might be easier said than done, though. And we will warp in our Templar archives. We have a lot of the tech tree right now, which is nice. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Dang, I was hoping to really go off that biking tangent, but there really wasn't a lot for me to say about biking. Nothing at all. It's now we're just gonna sit in silence. So, man. Oh dear indeed. One thing is I will say about reading the Curse of Strahd book, like for like doing the D&D crap, is I enjoy like, so it's like a module, and I guess this is what we can start talking about is like Dungeons and Dragons as a whole. We're gonna want to wait for Zealot speed, I think, and we'll start getting more attack. His Dungeons and Dragons like as a whole is I don't know how many of you are familiar with it. I'm assuming if you're watching the StarCraft video, you kind of know what Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my goodness, guys need to stop. You guys can also stop destroying the portal cannons, please. Alright. That's obnoxious. Alright, we still have our Dragoons. And we throw down another couple cannons. We actually should throw down 3 cannons. Let's be real here. Let's do armor. Alright, there we go. So hopefully this means you have to replace those cannons. Alright, upgrades are complete, so it's ready to roll out. I'll try and continue my thoughts on D&D a little bit later. For now, we have a base attack. And there's going to be a lot of... Reavers we're going to have to deal with. Alright. Holy. Golly, that's so many Zealots. Get the Reaver! Get the other Reaver! Alright. Oh, that was brutal. Brutal. How many minerals do we have left? Alright, well, I'm glad that Red's attacking us too. That was great. Oh. So I was gonna say for the modules, like, you think it's like, okay, well, this is like a, We might have a whole conversation if you don't know what D&D is, but I'm going to go under the assumption people do know what Dungeons & Dragons is. So what they do is they sell these modules, and which are basically like these like pre-planned adventures. So what you can do is, instead of having put in all this work to make the adventure yourself, like you have basically everything in the book, and all you really need to do is like read through the book, and it's like, okay, they have all the ideas in here, and I can just use these. And I haven't actually run Curse of Strahd yet, so I don't know how this is going to go. And that's the name of the module that I'm running. So like this book is called Curse of Strahd, and basically the premise is that the adventurers, or the D&D players, are in like this like cursed land, and they need to basically slay this vampire. Like that's the idea behind it. So I've been starting reading through the book, and there's been some interesting ideas in there. But, oh, where did I go? So I explained the module. So my thoughts are scattered. I thought today was good. I was going to have today unlocked. I was like, alright, cool. Like, I slept in this morning. It's a Saturday. Like, I'm going to be ready to talk about everything. But then, already we had, like, the silence. I was like, I don't know what to say. And I'm already tripping over D&D. We don't need this. Get more armor. You need to get some more zealots, keep the other enemy zealots at bay. And these modules that they have for Dungeons & Dragons, I think started doing them recently, though I'm not sure how old they're supposed to be. But eventually I would like to get to the point where I can make my own adventure, like my own campaign, because the modules are good, but there's also things in there that I've read that like I'm not necessarily a big fan of. So there's like elements in the book where like I read this, it's like, well, that's cool, but I don't think I'm going to use that. And I think also we're going to start getting some air weapons, so that when we do get to carriers in the future, they'll be ready to go out of the package. Man, that was a lot of cannons to tear through. I think once we get a few more zealots, we can just go right ahead. Alright, Dragoon. Yeah, we really need this. Uh-oh. Reddit was like, hey, here's a notification. I was like, no, I'm not interested. Alright, I almost want to wait for +3. Okay, no, let's just wait for this attack. Alright, I think we'll attack them after this attack. Alright, well, let us go attack. Freaking Reaver, man. Ooh. See, luckily we can micro against the Reavers, which means like the Dragoons can be some sort of counter against them. Yeah, and I don't know if I should be using Zealots because they just get eaten by the Reavers. And I say that and I just immediately get more Zealots. It's like, I don't know, we should use them. Let's get more of them. Man, those Zealots take so much damage from the Dragoons. It's insane. How are the upgrades going? Okay, so we're gonna get +3 right away. Start looking at more shields, I suppose. And actually, I think we're gonna want to conserve our might just a little bit, so that we can just take this. And again, eventually we want to be working our way to carriers. For this mission in particular. Alright. That is one base down. We do need to make sure we don't die to an enemy assault, so we're going to actually start getting more Dragoons. and we'll park our dragoons here, or our standing army, so that we can try to stay alive. Great. Oh. If you guys haven't played Dungeons and Dragons either, I recommend at least like trying it out. One of the reasons why I like it is there's a lot of flexibility of how you play. Some people like just to play. There's kind of like two kinds of D&D players. There's players who get really invested in the story, and then there's players who like really fall in love with the combat and they want to like just do the combat. And the combat's kind of like I was gonna say strategy chess, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Fantasy chess, rather. So there's like a lot of like it's turn-based combat, which I think for people like that is appealing. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a problem. Here we're gonna get like a gateway so that we can start like reinforcing our troops here. And if the next is almost done, we're gonna be in just dandy location. Hold on. Do we need to queue things up? How many minerals do we have? Not a lot. Perfect. This is done though. No, don't take that back. This is ours. And we'll transfer some workers. And away we go. And then there's also players for Dungeons & Dragons who kind of like the mix of combat and the role-playing. And the role-playing being like, you interact with the sandbox of the DM's world. And maybe I should back up. I should maybe explain the fundamentals of like what D&D is in the first place for, I guess, like going on ahead and trying to describe everything. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and get another base before we try and get carriers, because this base is almost running dry. Like we almost had to use all of this to get this, which kind of sucks. But I mean that's the nature of the beast, I suppose. I mean, I guess we'll get level 4 plasma shields. Oof. Alright, here we go. So, Dungeons & Dragons is a little bit hard to describe. But overall, it's this, it's a tabletop game in which it's kind of like an interactive story in which the Dungeon Masters, or the DM, will describe, you know, the setting and what's going on. Like, he'll start telling a story, and it's kind of like one of those choose-your-own-adventure books where, like, if you've read them, like, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, like, you get to this chapter, it's like, oh, you can either go to this page or this page. Same thing with D&D, but you have, like, almost infinitely many options. And what I mean by that is that you can really do anything in Dungeons & Dragons. And it's like, well, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean, like, really you can do anything? It's like, well, so let's say that it's like, all right, you guys go to a tavern. Like, what do you want to do at the tavern? I could be like, well, if I'm at the tavern, I want to go talk to the barmaid. And people are like, all right, cool, you can do that. Or I could take a chair and try and stack it up on another chair. I could start doing a dance. I could solicit the other Patreons at the, you guys need to go. The other patrons at the bar for money. Alright, that was relatively painless. Oh, mad though. Alright, so we're getting a good collection of dragoons. And I think what we're going to do now is we're going to attack this location, because I think there's another base here and we're just going to take that. Actually, and when I say I think, I mean I know, because I've played this map before.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
golly, they just, you know, what is that supposed to be? It's like a hooded alien. All right, keep our macro up. Oh, is this gonna be it for purple? Is this purple or blue? I can't tell. And also, I realized my explanation of Dungeons and Dragons is definitely fallen by the wayside. If you want like a thorough explanation, this is probably not the video for you. If that's the only reason why you're here. Although that'd be very interesting that you're just like you randomly clicked on this video by happenstance and was like, I want to just see what Dungeons and Dragons hubbub is all about, and I think this video is gonna tell me. But really, I didn't even know what I was talking about. All right. Let us get some starports. And get some more pylons. Oops. Now, I am so looking forward to fighting Zerg coming up. And I think these are actually going to be some of the hardest missions. Or this might be the hardest mission. I don't remember what episode 9 is, or mission 9 is, in this game. So it's a little bit hard for me to completely determine what it is. Because I don't remember. Yeah, of course, like toy. Anyways, I've hit the point where I'm no longer making sense. This is a problem, too, with trying to do long-winded explanations, because I'll start. So I know I described like bits and pieces of Dungeons and Dragons. But then I know I didn't finish, and I know there's some pieces that I didn't explain, but like what I did and didn't explain, I don't remember. So it's like the best course of action here is like to stop what I'm talking about, and we'll see how the commentary holds up. We're gonna take a swig of water. Excuse me. All right. Oh, we could build another Nexus. Dude, why not? Let's be very money inefficient. And actually what we could do as well. Here's a nose. It's a smiley face. There you go, he's got a pylon for a face. Isn't that nice? Alright, well, I mean, that was very dumb, but, you know, we do it all in the name of entertainment value. We're gonna start needing more pros air weapons. Ground weapons are gonna take a back seat. And I think we'll keep you guys for defense. But we can definitely afford another wave of Archons. I don't know if we need to do that. Alright, very good. Carriers. Start building carriers. Alright, cool. We have this. Vespine guys are depleted. We'll transfer our probes, and then we'll start macroing some. So I think what we'll do is we'll start the remnants for gateway units at this location, because I think there's another base, and then there's one more base here that I want to take, and then this is where all the fun's gonna happen.
Upgrade complete.
All right, and I'm wondering if we should actually even get another cybernetics core, just so that we can start getting the other upgrades, the armor upgrades. Alright. So far, so good. We might even get another Stargate. So we can get 3 carrier production. Like, we really want to go fast and hard on these guys. go. Alright, beautiful. Then we wait for more gas. Maybe we'll get another couple of zealots. Spend our minerals. Because I think we're going to be floating minerals regardless if we just get carriers. And once we get another carrier, I think we're going to start attacking. Because if we can get the other base, that'd be sublime. Alright. Good, good. These gears take some time to build. And let's actually even we'll get a couple more dragoons. Alright, here we go. So we have our carriers. We will rally here. And hopefully we'll have enough that we can just start getting our death machine up and rolling. Oh, hello. Alright. Doing a drop, I see how it is. Alright, more carriers. Whoa, 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 what was going on there? Oh, there was nothing there. Ah, save the carriers! No! Golly, that sucks. Whoops. Alright, I'm very happy that these guys exist to stasis everything. That pleases me to no end. Oh, and this is where it gets painful, man. Dude, Arbiters, not a whole lot of fun to fight. Alright. Anyways, at least we got some ground. Oh. Oh. Like, the Arbiters are the single reason why I'm not a big fan of this mission. And I can't even say, like, oh, if I had them myself, like, it'd be better. Like, no, I know myself well enough to say that, like, I won't be using Arbiters, like, at all. Oh, boy, that's gonna be a problem. Wow, he killed it. That was amazing. We don't have any... I was gonna say. Alright, okay, well, whatever, doesn't matter now. Shoot, Wars has eluded me right now. Alright. Alright, I'm glad they're toasting my carriers. Great. Oh my goodness, here it comes. We should probably get some reserves, that would be smart. Alright, I feel like the carriers actually aren't the solution here. Maybe they are, I don't know. What are you doing? Alright, Silent and Exceed again. Can I wait? Alright, good. See some worn off. Actually, we want to get this location. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack, move into there, and then try claim it, but that might be impossible. Transfer some probes.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, good. I'm glad we could get stasis again. Well, let's actually work towards getting a some observers.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Your command.
Alright, well, we're making some progress. Man, those arbiters. Ugh. Lord in heaven. Alright. Boy, this is lovely. I love how long we use traps. Alright, thank you guys. Just go. Alright, I'm not even gonna watch. I don't have the patience for this. Oh, this gong show. Jeez Louise.
Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, well,
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
they were doing it.
Your command. Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's pull back the carriers a bit.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Mapping hard. Alright. Good. Oh, we can't even get up on there. Once. We'd have to draw off. Alright, change plans. We're just gonna attack these guys. Alright, I think we're getting close to breaking them though, and honestly I'm not entirely sure.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You've not enough enterprise.
Oh, we know minerals. Ah!
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's transfer some more of the probes. Oh, actually, we can transfer all these guys. Man, breaking Tassar out of prison is difficult. Oh, this is good. This is good. Maybe what we can do is we can use these group of dragoons to simply sneak in through the back door. Oh, maybe not. Well, it might be possible. Quick, bust out Tassar's prison. Oh, that's not gonna work. Luckily, we have more where that came from. Well, I mean, we did get damage. Man, we just have dudes everywhere. So basically, the solution for this mission was just to, like, throw everything at them. Ah, come on, you can do it! You should just hide for now. There's nothing for you here. Alright. So close. We'll get him next time. Alright, okay. I got nothing else to say. Commentaries run dry. I just want to get Tassar out of prison, man. Let me take some more water. I think what's difficult is that... Oh, maybe we should have been using scouts. Maybe that's where I went wrong. This isn't a great map for groundiness, because they have the high ground, you have to wrap all day around. Whereas they do give you carriers, but then your carriers bunch up, and then they just throw arbiters at you. It's a very... I don't know, I feel like it's a very obnoxious mission. Wait, are the probes attacking? Oh, that's brave of them.
the enemy.
Alright.
Fight everything my life.
Your time is now. Roll. Actually, hold on, let's kill this carrier first.
We have found Tassador's stasis cell. We will attempt to free him now.
Yay! He's freed!
I expected you to attempt to retrieve your hero. You will learn that the will of the Conclave is absolute. Make peace with Adun.
Oh boy.
Stay thy hand, adjudicator. The stewards of Tassador shall not fall while the Dark Templar live. Call off your guards and stand aside. You may yet live to see another moonrise.
I will not be addressed so by one so devoid of the Callous light. You and your vile brethren shall die with these traitors.
Are you truly so blinded by your wanton religion that you cannot see the fall ahead of you? Your conclave believes that they are winning this war, but all they have succeeded in doing is helping the Overmind to win.
It's true.
What could you possibly know about our designs, blasphemer?
You speak of knowledge, Judicator. You speak of experience. I have journeyed through the darkness between the most distant stars. I have beheld the births of negative sounds and borne witness to the entropy of entire realities. Unto my experience, Alderus, all that you have built here on Ioran is but a fleeting dream. A dream from which your precious conclave shall awaken, finding themselves drowned in a greater nightmare.
We shall see.
Alright, cool. Oh, man. 40 minutes. Okay, that was a bit of a grind, so I'm gonna apologize for that. That wasn't the best episode. But I think that's like my least favorite mission in all of StarCraft, so I mean the only way to go from here is up. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Till then, goodbye.